And hello, and welcome to the Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell TV show. I'm your host, Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell. I want to be the first to tell everyone, especially in this area, as you all know, I have two TV shows, and no pun intended, but this show right here is so high-tech, it's wonderful. It makes me look like I'm 24 years old and not 54 years old. But I want to thank you all for watching this show, the Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell TV show. And I want to give you some hot breaking news that the Mid-Connecticut Karate Championships have found a bigger and better home. It's called the Shoreline Karate Circuit. Yes, the SKC. Yes, I am your founder of the Shoreline Karate Circuit. I know, just one more title underneath my belt, right? The Shoreline Karate Circuit will be up and running in 2020. As of right now, we have between 7 and 9 strong prospective promoters, which means 7 to 9 tournaments, of course, under the SKC, Shoreline Karate Circuit. And of course, by the end of this year, who knows where that 7 to 9 just may be, because you know God is good all the time. But this is our show, the Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell TV show, and this is part 4 of 5 of our intermediate Taekwondo martial arts. Let's get started. Taekwondo Kai. Hands by my side. This is part 4 of the Taekwondo martial arts and Taekwondo martial arts discipline that I teach, and of course at Bagwell Academy of Martial Arts. Intermediate martial arts is between green, green-white, blue, blue-white, purple, and purple-white martial arts. And we're going to blend right into the advance on this show. We're going to start now with blue belt. Blue belt in Taekwondo, the kata is called the Yo-Go pattern. Blue belt combinations in Taekwondo martial arts is combinations 9A and 9B, okay? We're going to do all the pinyons and the katas once we are getting ready to go into the black belt part of Taekwondo martial arts. We will then go into 1 pinyon, 2 pinyon, 3 pinyon, 1 kata, 2 kata, all of that pretty much during the red-black belt portion of advanced Taekwondo martial arts. Okay, let's get going. Okay, here we go. Blue belt pattern in Taekwondo is called Yo-Go pattern. Taekwondo Kai. Hai! Bow. Hands by my side. Taekwondo, Yo-Go, Aya. As I go through all of my katas and pinyons and techniques and combinations, I like to narrate exactly what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So you at home, the viewers, can watch along as well. So this is called Junbi, or ready position. Hana, right foot to left, I come in slow. I breathe in, I step out, punch, punch, chamber, shuffle, punch, punch, step, chamber. A true middle block goes across the midsection or the belly of the practitioner, middle block. I always do short kicks, kick, left, right. We focus on the first 2 knuckles of the punch when we punch at the last second. It's not an ordinary punch like this because you can break your hand. You focus on the first 2 knuckles. After the punch, I turn or make a transition. Once again, I go across my belly, middle block. Okay, again, a short kick, kick, punch, punch. I look before I step, breathe in, punch. Focus in again on the what? Yes, first 2 knuckles. Half moon. Breathe in again, snap it, punch. Half moon again. Now I go to a fighting stance. I'm going to back up just a few steps. Now when I'm here, I have to do a back leg side kick in Yo-Go. And a lot of people, practitioners, not at Bagwell Academy, but I've done so many seminars that their back leg kick looks like a front kick and then a forearm strike. That's wrong technique. In Yo-Go, it's a back leg side kick. So I'm going to do a short, slow kick. So now, from this fighting stance, I switch my hands. My left hand has to be in front because I'm bringing my back leg around to kick. So as I turn, I go into a chamber, okay? One more time, nice and slow. I'm here, I turn, chamber, kick, land, strike. Back kick, again, forearm strike. Look to my left, double knife hand block. So this is actually a block, and a block can also be a strike. Open hand chamber above my belt. My belt is called an obi, but we'll call it a belt, okay, just for jargon purposes. I come forward, spear finger, right hand spear finger. Both hands over my belt, my right leg, I step back, double knife hand. I'm in a back stance here. Snapping everything, tucking in my thumbs. Open hand chamber, step forward, left hand spear finger. Chamber, I don't want to go away from you, so I'm going to do this move towards you. Strike, punch, chamber, strike, punch, rolling back fist here, okay? Now, once I have that rolling back fist, this is where the athleticism comes in with the practitioner, because you have to have athleticism. You cannot be uncoordinated. From white, yellow, and orange belt, I can help you to become coordinated. I can work on your balance. I can work on your confidence, and I can work on your stamina. But you have to be a willing participant to come into my door, quote unquote, with an empty cup and allow me to fill it. I cannot fill a cup that's already full. Can't do it. So a rolling back fist, okay? Once I hit that rolling back fist, we're going to transition into a two forearm block. So rolling back fist, my back foot, I step out on an angle, turn, two forearm block. My left hand goes on the inside of my elbow. Now we're going to do that same rolling back fist this way, so now you can see the ending. Once again, my right foot, I turn, two forearm block. Chamber, look to my left before I strike. Aya, baro. Left foot to right, right leg, right leg. Got a wonderful question from Cranston, Rhode Island, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Cranston, Rhode Island. And the question was pertaining to the Bagwell Academy school I'm opening up here in Groton, and of course to the Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell TV show. It was a cool question, and I'm gonna give the question verbatim. I thought it was kind of funny. And the question that was posed from a person, I will leave that person anonymous, like I promise, like I always do in all of my shows. And the question was, Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell, when you put mirrors into your karate school, are they for you or for your students? I just thought that was the funniest question. And I know who the person is that sent me the question, and I love you to death, I do. But I just want to throw a little humor into my shows. I have no problem laughing at me. I will always make fun of me and not make fun of someone else on their own account. I would never do that. So you know who you are in Cranston, Rhode Island. I'll see you a few weeks anyway at the big tournament at the Crown Plaza Hotel. So I appreciate that. But now for a real question. And the real question was posed from a place called Bangor, Maine, if I'm pronouncing it right. If I'm not pronouncing it right, I humbly apologize. And the question is, how long does it take to become a black belt? And it was just general. It wasn't in my school, but in general. And I can't answer that question. But I know for Bagwell Academy of Martial Arts, it takes between 4 and 5 years to earn a solid black belt at Bagwell Academy. Now, there are some kids that are 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, they're under, say, 13 at my school. If they reach the rank of a black belt, they earn a junior black belt. A junior black belt is a black belt with a white stripe in the middle. Once that student turns 13, he or she has to test again. There's no physical part of that test. Is all about pure technique. Once they pass that test, then they earn the rank of a solid black belt. They're called a sensei. When they earn that junior black belt, they're called a kohai. Kohai is like an apprentice. If I were to get a job here and I didn't know how to work anything, but I'm here full time, I'm called an apprentice until I learn how to actually do everything in this studio. Then of course my title will change. So 12 and a half years of age, if you earn your junior black belt, you're called a kohai. If you are 13 and over, you earn your black belt, you're called a sensei. So thank you for that question. Back to our technique. We just finished doing blue belt taekwondo called yogo. Now we're going to go right into Kempo. Now Kempo has its own built-in self-defense. It's called Chinese Jiu-Jitsu. Basically they're combinations. Combinations 3 and 4 white belt all the way up to 78A and 78B. Yes, I know all those combinations, okay? I practice all of my techniques during the day to stay sharp, not just for myself, but for my students as well, okay? So here we go. Now we're on blue belt. Take Kempo. Hey, bow. Kempo fighting stance. This is the Kempo fighting stance that you see in the dojo. In the street, I'm more like this. My hands are open. My palms are almost facing my opponent, almost, but they're slightly turned in. And my hands are open. Why? Because we have grappling. We have a stand-up game and a ground game already built in to Kempo karate. Beautiful. Take Kempo karate is Taekwondo and Kempo mixed in together. You can't go wrong in that art. I already proved it. Okay, so here's my hands. So I'm here in a real fight, but in the dojo, we're training. Here we go. Blue belt. Combinations 9A, 9B. Left hand chamber above my obi, my belt. I do a side stance. This is called a feint block. Okay? I'm going to do it slow, then I'm going to do it medium fast on my next go around. I grab the person's wrist. I go from a side stance to a front stance to a knife hand strike to the groin. Extract, grab, turn, break, back fist, iron palm. One more time. Now from a side view. Okay, here we go. Simple. I'm here. Step 1, 2, feint block. Grab the person's wrist. Now he can't go anywhere. It's a lock. From a side stance to a front stance to a knife hand strike, extract, grab, turn. I had the person's arm like this. So now they're like this. Break, back fist, iron palm across the jaw. This is called self-defense. Self-defense is already built into Shaolin Kempo. Praise God, my school is growing and growing and growing and growing. The classes are getting like this, the private lessons are going like that. We're blessed. When you're proven and you're the brand and it's proven and God breathes on you, you're going to grow. And so the key is, are you ready to grow? Are you ready to be blessed? Are you positioned to be blessed people? That's the whole point. Are you in position or are you trying to do everything on your own? And if you are, how's it working for you? It's a struggle, huh? Let go and let God and see how he opens up windows of heaven for you. It's amazing, okay? Once again, Shaolin Kempo is just opening up the windows. It really is. And it just flows to you. But you have to first come into the karate school with what? An empty cup, and allow me to fill it. Whatever you learned before, keep it. No one's saying to forget it, but let me add on to it in addition to, okay? Simple. Hands are up. Now I'm going to do 9A a little bit faster. Chamber, step, feint block, grab, transition, knife hand strike, extract, grab, turn. Aya, aya, aya. Okay? Now 9B. 9B is someone's trying to grab your lapel, they're trying to grab you around the neck, or they're trying to grab your shoulders. Either way you can get out of it. Now when I teach for the women, I call them self-survival techniques. For my men, I call it self-defense. You see the difference? There's a heightened awareness on both sides in my word usage because there's got to be a heightened level of defense in your mind because someone's trying to harm you and God forbid even trying to violate you. Okay, not everyone's going to be able to carry a gun. Not everybody can carry mace. Mace, in my opinion, is a joke, because you got mace in a leather case, and that mace is on lock. So someone's running at you, and you're nervous, and you're fumbling around in your purse. Before you know it, unfortunately, things can happen. But if you know how to defend yourself with hand-to-hand combat, then you're fine. Your hands are right here. They're not going anywhere. Okay? They're not going anywhere. So all of you have mace, and you want to put your key in your finger, you want to hold it like this. That is like 1970s. Okay? You got to come up to 2000, the new millennium. I can teach you self-survival techniques if you're a woman, and I can teach you self-defense techniques if you're a man. They're different. They are completely and totally different. Don't let anyone fool you. Okay? It's like one diet can take care of everybody. No, it can't. A diet has to be specially tailored to the individual. That's how it works. Don't let anybody fool you. Don't give your money online now. Don't do it. Hands are up. Here we go. 9B. Once again, someone's trying to grab my lapel, grab me around the neck, or grab my shoulders. It's simple. I'm going to show you two versions. I'm going to show you the martial arts version, then of course self-survival and self-defense version. Okay, pay attention. So here's the martial arts. They're coming at me hard, or I'm like this. My right leg is already back. I don't have to switch feet. I don't have to say, wait a second, and tie my shoes. Nothing. My hands are here. They're trying to grab me around my neck. I just block. Now the person's exposed like this. After I block their hands out, my hands go from palms up to palms down. Yes, I slightly bring the person in, then I crash on their collarbones with my knife hands. Blade here. Hard as I can on their blades. Now, that's the martial art way. Here comes self-defense, or of course, self-survival techniques. I'm giving this to you for free. I'm going to do it from 3 different angles. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Let's start here first. Okay? So I'm here, self-defense. Someone's trying to grab my lapel, around the neck, or my shoulders. Doesn't matter. So I'm here. I call it the praying move. I see danger coming towards my neck, my lapel, and my shoulders. I go in, out. It's the same thing. Look at my hands. I'm taking a step back. Why? To get that person off balance while I'm still balanced. I'm still coordinated. I'm still in position to, of course, defend myself. Okay? Here it comes. 1. After I do this, I bring my palms together, and that part right to the person's chin. Their head will go back this way. Henceforth, I'm hurting the person's base of the neck, and part of their spine will get such a shock that their first motion is like, oh! And that's when, ladies, you flee the scene, you run. Call someone, yell, get on your cell phone, get to safety, calm down. Call 911. Don't try to play Superwoman. All that crap you see on TV, Shazam, and she's flying through the air. That's TV stuff, okay? Let's keep it real. Is that what you ladies say now, keeping it real? So let's keep it real, okay? Now from a side view, okay? Here it comes. Same thing. They're trying to grab your lapel, trying to grab you around the neck, or trying to grab your shoulders. So we're here. They come at me. My first move, praying move, block their hands. Once I block their hands, bring my palms together really quick and just take a left, right. If you can go right, left. So your footwork isn't so much important here. So I can go right, left, boom, or I can go left, right, boom. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your footwork because the person's off balance, but you're in control. You're intact. You're in perfect position to lay down such a strike that will allow you to flee and get to safety. It's all about timing, baby. It's timing. Okay? Now here we go, one more time. This side, okay? Person's coming at me. My first move, block. You have to block. Palms together, ayah, and then you run. Simple, okay? Self-defense is different for a man. It's different. Here's the self-defense move for a man. We just have more body strength than women. But I show both sides to women, but only one side to a man. Why? Because I want my women to have more options. I want you guys to have your prerogatives to be stroked, because I get it, okay? I want my women to say, I like this one. You know how you guys go into a store and here comes the sales lady, may I help you? And you go, no, I'm just looking. Well, it's the same thing with self-defense techniques. I have to give you guys options. Let me think. I like that one, and I get it. I understand, ladies. My self-defense seminars are like 70, 80, 90 people, or women, and it's full to the brim, because I understand it, and I have a lot of fun too, okay? Having a big one in Waterbury, so stay tuned. So here we go, once again. I'm here, block, palms together. The palms or the butt of your hands come together, hit them hard, and then you run. Now here comes the men, simple. It's very simple. Someone's trying to grab you around the neck, or they're trying to grab you, of course, your lapel or your shoulders. Your first move, again, is a praying move and block. After you block here, you go from here to here. Why? Because you have more upper body. After the head goes back, take your right leg and kick them, as I call it, in the Happy Meal. That's where it has to go, right into the groin. Now there's two types of kicks. There's a snap kick, and of course there's a shin kick. I would prefer the shin to go into the person's groin. That will guarantee them to go straight down to the ground. If you're only able to put your instep, that part of your foot, into the person's groin, that's fine too. And of course, run to safety. Okay? Simple. Let's move on. Now we're going into purple belt. Purple belt is called Jungun. Jungun is the Taekwondo kata for, of course, Taekwondo. Height. Taekwondo, Jungun. Ayah. One step forward. Okay. Come in here. Slow. I look to my left. Strike. Snap kick. Press and block. Turn. Strike, snap kick, pressing block, double knife, half step, strike, double knife, back stance, half step, front stance, elbow strike. Just back up some. Double chamber, double high punch. As you can see, they turn at the last minute. Double chamber, kiaite, aya. As I turn, chamber, turn, strike. My back is to you for a moment. Strike, punch, chamber, strike, punch, chamber. Now I don't want to go away from you. I want to go to you. So now I'm here. I'm at those small kicks. 2 forearm block, lift, punch, back leg, side kick, 2 forearm block. I'm going real slow. Lift, punch, back leg, side kick, double knife, in a back stance, okay? I'm in a back stance. Half step over, front stance, right hand pops up, press and block. Come forward, back stance. Half step, front stance, left hand's up top, press and block. My left hand folds into my right. I turn, right foot to left, X block right in front of me, breathe out. Right from here. Now, this is called a pole block. So I'm going to just turn my body this way so you can see the whole block, okay? So now I got pole block 1 in a back stance, okay? Open hand chamber, looking to my left, pull block, kiaite. Aya. Baro. Left foot to right. Right leg, right leg. Now, let's go into purple belt combinations 11A and 11B. Purple belt combinations in the Taekwondo fighting art is 11A and 11B. Okay? Height. Kempo fighting stance. 11A. High strike to my left. Circular block. Tiger claw. Attacking the ear here. Fighting stance. Outside, inside crescent kick into an axe kick. Jump over my opponent. Right, left. Drop that right hand to protect myself. Looking at my opponent. Lift, kick. Aya. Cat stance in the dojo, fighting stance out in the street. Simple, okay? 11B. 11B is very quick. 11B is also a part of my self-survival techniques for women and self-defense for men, okay? Some similarities, some are not similar, okay? Either way, it'll get you home at night on time, okay? Hands are up. Straight punch or a hook, it doesn't matter. It's called a feint block. You see how I'm leaning? I'm leaning to the side of my right hand, but my right hand is doing the blocking. My right leg and my right hand work together. Aya, I strike. Hands are up. Cat stance in the dojo, fighting stance out in the street. Okay? Do you see the difference? It's just one move. Simple. Okay? Now we're going to get into purple white belt, combinations 12A and 12B. I'm so hooked on going to the advanced because I'm excited. Not that my underbelt stuff doesn't excite me, but I just like to show the Taekwondo martial art discipline. It's just wonderful, people. I really enjoy teaching. I'm blessed. My ministry of martial arts and fitness, I'm just blessed. So thank you, Jesus. It's just wonderful, okay? So hands are up. Here we go. Purple white belt, 12A, 12B, okay? 12A and 12B from 3 different angles. 1, 2, 3. Come forward, snap with the crane strike. Inside, grab the person's bicep, right over left. Okay? Side stance here, side view. 1, 2, 3. Come forward, snap, inside, grab. From here, I lift, kick, right over left. Going to the ground. I'm going to go slow here. I'm going to do more verbal than actually going to the ground. Here we go. Again, I block, grab, turn, come forward, snap, inside. I take my right foot, my right hand on the person's bicep. My left hand firmly is grabbing the person's wrist. I foot sweep, bring the person's body close to me. My right knee goes crashing down on their knee. I slide up, snap the person's wrist, kick, cross, and cover, or to a fighting stance. Doesn't matter. Side view. Hands are up. Again, pay attention now. 1, 2, 3. Come forward, snap, inside, grab the bicep. As I foot sweep, I'm bringing the person close to me. I take my right knee, crashing down the person's chest, slide up that right hand, snap the wrist. Right over left, or fighting stance. Either way, it's fine, okay? Just to verbally rehash what we went over blue belt, yoga pattern, combinations 9A, 9B, blue-white belt in combinations 10A and 10B, which is a high strikes to your left, okay? And of course, purple belt, 11A and 11B. My name is Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell, Thank you for watching the Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell TV show. And for my producer, Lori, I love you very much. From all of us here at Soundview TV, and of course, SEC TV, we love you and good night.